Hey guys, Brody here with Squid's Pressure Washing LLC, Kansas City's highest rated exterior cleaning company and a veteran owned business. If my breath is fogging, it's because it is snowing in April, which is a little strange for Kansas City and some other places in the country, but I'm trying to upgrade my video game, my recording game. There we go. I got a microphone, so hopefully it drowns out the sound of the propane heater in the background because it's cranking pretty hard in here. We've been kind of at a standstill, so I'm going to make another video that's not necessarily pressure washing related, which has become kind of the norm on this channel, and talk about why you should never buy cheap tools. Don't buy cheap tools if the tools make you money. So if you're repairing equipment with them, if you're fabricating things with them, don't spend money on cheap tools. And I'm going to show you a couple reasons why. At the end, pay attention. If you subscribe to the channel, I am going to start transitioning to more pressure washing and stain removal type videos for the pressure washing channel. And open up a second channel for how-tos and tool reviews and stuff like that. I don't expect that it'll blow up because there's about 1,000 out there, but the whole goal is to be helpful and hopefully raise the bar of our industry, whether it's through better equipment, better marketing, and better techniques. But we'll get to the meat of it, which is don't buy cheap tools. They'll always surprise you in not a good way. So here we go. Compact impact driver kit, also known as an impact driver. This thing I bought in October and raved about it. Actually, in that video I said people can't stop grabbing this thing off the toolbox, and there's tens of thousands of dollars in Milwaukee and other tools in here, and they love this thing. Well, the other day it let us down. It stopped and let a little bit of smoke out, and we were trying to drive some self-tapping screws. And today, miraculously, we put a different battery in it. The other battery showed close to a full charge. We swapped it out, put a new battery in it, fully charged battery, and it seems to be working again. So we're going to try to keep killing it, which was the main reason for buying this particular drill anyways. But quickly, most of you guys have been to this website. You can come here. I don't like that they don't let you print this, because if you want to compare apples to apples with some of the better out there, you really need to be able to look at these side by side. So real quick, let's take a look at the price. $179 for the DeWalt is incorrect. This is false advertisement. They're showing them for $99 if we're comparing apples to apples. These are brushed motors. They're all brushed. So we're going to come up here and compare this thing apples to apples. We got the Ryobi in there as well, $99. DeWalt, $99. So even if you save $20, it's still not $179. Okay? So I'm not real happy with some of the marketing that Harbor Freight has put into this thing. But anyways, these are your options if you're comparing apples to apples. These are all brushed. The batteries are the main difference. You spend $99, you get two batteries with the Ryobi. You get two batteries with the Milwaukee. I'm going to show you why the Milwaukee is my particular choice, and I know there's a million different opinions out there about which drill to choose. A lot of DeWalt fans, made in the USA, that's fantastic. 99 bucks, you get one battery. And it's the smallest battery of the bunch. Okay? Now, if you're looking for Milwaukee, you're going to notice this is the new lower price. I'm going to show you a kit I got today for $150. It has the drill and the driver from Milwaukee, as if the shop needed another set of Milwaukee drill drivers. But let's say it's not on sale. The best place to go online if you don't have a distributor is CPO Tools or CPOMilwaukee.com, and you can actually find these factory reconditioned. This is new, so it's a little higher priced, but you still get a drill and an impact driver for less than if you were to buy this and this together. But then you'd have 2 batteries and you'd have 2 chargers. But my preferred place to get Milwaukee tools, I have a distributor called Plum Supply Company. And Travis, who's my guy, I guess is what you would call him, can match prices anywhere else that I can find Milwaukee, unless it's on sale for something extreme. But let's swing around. I want to show you the drills and talk a little bit about how that other drill, how the Hercules failed on us, and why buying this and buying this are basically like throwing $100 or $200 out the window. All right, so here we are. This guy, it's taken a beating. I mean, for the 4 months that I've owned it, I've used it almost exclusively, and some other people in the shop have actually fought over this thing because they like the way that it works so well. So it's not a bad tool. I bought it in October, where is it there? So October 21st, the 20 volt 1/4 inch hex. And the other day we were driving some self-tapping screws and it decided to quit on us. And I'm not making that up. We put a brand new battery in it, charged battery. Today it works. Go figure. However, it died on us right in the middle of something that was pretty important. Good news is we've got a mountain of impact drivers to choose from, including this one, which is one of my favorite of all time. I bought this thing probably a decade ago, this Porter cable. It's heavy. I mean, it's like a boat anchor, and these batteries don't stay charged long. But I bought this probably a decade ago, and it still works. You can see we actually use it with big sockets because it actually feels like the most powerful of all the ones that we own. But that I bought a decade ago, right after Black & Decker bought Porter cable, hoping that that was still of Porter cable quality. And that thing's been beat to death. Got the drill driver kit, and it works great. But for $200 you can get this, and people loved it so much, I wasn't going to spend another $100, but people loved it so much, went and got this. And this, as of recently, oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm getting better. This, as of recently, has drilled about 70 holes through 1/8 inch mild steel angle iron. So go figure. They seem to work okay. You spend $200 for a 20 volt drill, so you're getting 2 more volts with what they say are 2.5 amp hour batteries. So $200, you spend more on a tool, bigger batteries, slightly larger tool, but the warranty is 3 months. So we've had it for 5, the impact driver, and if it had died, and we're gonna keep using it, I'll update the video, but if it had died completely, I was 2 months out of the warranty period, unless I had paid an additional, I think, $20 for extended warranty. That extended warranty still doesn't even get close to these other extended warranties here, which, if you're gonna spend $99 on a cheap drill, you should go with the Ryobi because it's still got a 3-year warranty. This is printed a little different than the screenshot I showed you. The DeWalt has a 3-year limited warranty. The Milwaukee, 5-year warranty. I've had stuff from Milwaukee kick the bucket. I send it up to Travis at Plum Supply Company, and he ships it off, gets everything fixed, comes back, and I signed something, I think is about the extent of it, and they fill out the report. But I want to talk a little bit about this. Batteries in the charger. This is the new one I just got today. Just like the others, it's brushed, except it's 18 volt. And this. So this pair is one of a handful hanging around here. And I'm a huge Milwaukee nerd. Huge Milwaukee nerd. And it's because of the warranty. If it dies, it's because I'm probably running it really hard. And for $150 plus taxes, you get 2 of those, 2 batteries, and the batteries come with a charger and a bag that will also charge our 12 volt stuff. Now, why 12 volt? This is 12 volt, and this thing is cut through tons and tons of rusty old bolts, aluminum. You can tell she's seen better days. And the 12 volt stuff tends to be lighter and more maneuverable. When I used to install cabinets, I used a Bosch 12 volt impact driver to drive screws. And the 12 volts work just fine. I mean, they get beat to death. Problem is, batteries don't last very long at all if you're running them really hard. So if I were you and I were looking to buy a drill or an impact driver, this has been great. It's been great for 5 months until the hiccup the other day. Between those two, it's more expensive than the Ryobi kit, which has a better warranty, but it's also a cheap drill. The Ryobi has, if I remember correctly, 500 or 600 some odd reviews. I mean, it's just bonkers how many people really, really like the Ryobi. The Hercules stuff is still pretty new from Harbor Freight. So if I were you, and I'm not upset at Harbor Freight, because the intention in buying that was to show you guys not to buy tools, cheap tools, if they make you money. But it's worked out pretty darn good for 5 months. Now here's what you should buy if you're going to spend money on Hercules anything. These drill bits. These drill bits and these drill bits. And here's where I'm going to shake my finger at Milwaukee a little bit. The Milwaukee bits, most of them are missing because they broke, and I've got to get them replaced. The only good news with these is that they've got the 1/2-inch shank that fit right into your impact drill, but I don't think they're great. I don't think they're very good quality. So Milwaukee needs to step up their game, because these monkeys, and this is the new one I just bought when I picked up the drill, have drilled hundreds of holes in metal, wood, and I haven't even sharpened them on the bench grinder. None of them have broke. And I've used 1/8. I use 1/8 all the time as pilots. None of them have broke. The worst that's happened is this. It got caught in a hole and was weeble wobbling all over the place and spun that part off in the middle. But that's to be expected, and probably my fault. Not probably, it was my fault. So if you're going to spend money, do your research. The warranty is huge. All these tools might work identically well. And let's say the Hercules lasts 3 years. Doesn't matter, because if it only lasts 6 months, your warranty bends you over the barrel, so to speak. So you're spending more money for a cheaper tool and getting a crap warranty out of it. Bigger batteries. There's a lot of videos out there. Well, one in particular, a channel that I really like. One of the batteries out there, they opened up the battery and said that the claims on the battery were essentially false. Worked for us, right? Just not too happy about the warranty. So for me, I'll always spend the money on the Milwaukee stuff. Even though I think the Hercules is kind of cool looking. I like that blue. But I don't know if I'll ever spend money like I did a decade ago on something that has been abused and still works and have only been through one battery change. The old batteries, the original batteries, went bad. I bought these on Amazon or eBay. And over a decade, I've had the exact same batteries. There are two sets of batteries, which is almost unheard of. I wish stuff was still made like this. I think this stuff was made when they created warranties, because they knew they weren't going to have to replace it, instead of giving you 90-day warranties from Harbor Freight. So if you want to throw your money out the window, if something goes bad within a year, buy the Harbor Freight stuff, spend more money on it, or buy Ryobi stuff with a better warranty that's probably coming out of a similar factory, or buy the Milwaukee stuff, which isn't wholly made in the United States, but it's distributed by high-paid American workers through TTI, who also distributes Ryobi. So, any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Please subscribe. I'd love to chat a little bit about these tools, just because I am a tool nerd and a huge Milwaukee nerd. But if you're a DeWalt nerd, that's okay too. I just think the yellow's ugly. Thanks for watching.